Sean's got another one on. Keep fighting, keep fighting. Keep. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Hey Truax fam, how you guys doing? I'll admit it's been a minute. I'm kind of staying relevant and keeping the algorithm going using the YouTube shorts and everything, which are fun, you know, and people watch them and everything, but it's not the consistent outdoor content that you guys always want. And wanted to kind of touch base with you all and let you know that things are still going and all that kind of stuff. Want to answer some questions from the previous season and some things going on and all of that. And so not only is this a very beautiful place to do this in, but I wanted to make sure I could get a video that kind of updates you. And it's basically just going to be coffee and this beautiful mountainside and talking about the channel and what's going on. So yeah, I'm taking another drink of my coffee. Alrighty. So really this is going to have 4 parts, and I'd really appreciate it if you stay tuned, by the way, so you guys can kind of hear what's going on. If you guys have any ideas, help me out with content, man. Any way that, you know, any ideas that you have, hey, I'd like to see this about the Pacific Northwest, or I'd like to see you try this, or that sort of thing, man, I'm open to it. So let's address first how the hunting season went. Well, I'm over by one of my hunting spots now, and it is definitely a learning curve. I was hunting blacktail this year. That was my primary goal. Now, I did have a tag for cougar and black bear, which, by the way, is incredible that you get those over the counter, just in case one of them happened to show up, you know. And I'll probably do that this year again, too. I don't know about the blacktail. I'm kind of looking into some elk hunting, because there are in this area healthy herds of elk, and I have a couple of guys who told me that they could probably put me on a bull. It won't be like a trophy class bull, but you know what? Getting my first elk, I don't care if it's trophy class, to be honest. But anyway, so just let's recap. So I've been hunting blacktail here in Oregon, and general season, did the archery, early archery, then was rifle season, Philip hunted, and then late archery season. So my early archery season was interesting. I had a lot of does come in. I had a really good spot where there's a lot of does, but I didn't see any bucks. I did take a shot at a doe, and I missed. And then afterwards, I felt a sense of relief because I really wanted to get a buck. I wanted to get a buck, and you know, watching that arrow bed in the tree, it was an awkward angle and everything. Maybe if I still have the video, I'll throw a little clip of what happened there. So overall, I was actually kind of happy that I didn't take that doe, but here I am at the end of the season and really regretting that I didn't take that doe. But that was early season, you know. I had a chance probably 4 or 5 different times to shoot probably the same doe, or there was a couple doe that were coming in. And I just didn't, you know, so there is that. And I do have the ability in the general archery tag to take a doe from what I read. So I could have taken a doe, but I didn't. I was really hoping for a buck. Now, I did some scouting during rifle season. Philip could not hunt during rifle season very much because it actually coincided with his football season. We didn't realize that would happen. And so we're still, like I said, figuring everything out. Well, while he was doing football season, I was out scouting a little bit here and there. And he and I went out one last time to try to find a deer, and we were just going to drive out, and we see this little spike horn, and it kind of jumps out in the road and was going one direction. Well, there was a little trail that pulled off, and it led us to another spot that I decided to take, and I went up, and sure enough, we found more deer sign than I have seen anywhere, that at least in Oregon yet. So really promising, really exciting to find my own deer spot that somebody else hasn't shown me. Now keep in mind, my other spot somebody did show me, and I'm hugely thankful because he kind of helped my thinking and to know kind of what I'm looking for in public land, blacktail hunting and all that. So that was really cool. But finding my own spot where there's plenty of game and it's my spot, it was really cool. So anyways, hunted down in kind of like this, I don't want to call it a valley because it's like narrow, but like this crevice between 2 of the hills in the mountain. And there's a lot of sign there. Didn't see a thing when I was hunting. Now keep in mind, primarily I only have the ability to hunt in the afternoon, and this was the morning spot. As I had trail cams out, I was able to see they were showing up consistently in the morning. And so what has to happen is I need to go through this area and I need to find where they are in the afternoon. And I may have found it. So I did some hiking later and I found this amazing swamp. Like there's kind of like steps basically, and 3 steps up there's this dip in this swamp that's really cool. And it looks like a watering hole. So my guess is I'm going to put a trail cam up, and a lot of people do shooting. I don't know if you guys can hear that. There's a lot of shooting going on out here. Anyways, 3 steps up, I'm going to put a trail cam up there and find out exactly, you know, if that's where they're at in the afternoon. And honestly, I'm about willing to bet that they're probably hanging out there in the afternoon. So if that's the case, it's going to be awesome. My plan this year, well, hold on before we get into that because that's for the future. So that's kind of what happened with hunting season, was a learning curve and all those kinds of things. So I guess let's go to the plan next year, shall we? What's coming up for Truax Outdoors? All right. So what's going on for Truax Outdoors this coming year is, let's talk about the hunting since we kind of left off with hunting, and then we'll kind of backtrack, I guess, because that's going to be the end of next year. I'm probably going to go for blacktail rifle season this year, which means I'm not going to do much archery at all, which will be kind of sad. You know, I really like playing with my bow and all that, but I want to be able to hunt the rifle season because it just seems like there's more opportunities to take bucks, and we've got some amazing bucks coming through this area. So that's what I think I'm going to do. But like I said, that could all change depending on if I do an elk hunt, if we do a special youth hunt. I mean, there's so many weird seasons and regulations and all this stuff that I'm working through and learning. But yeah, so it could be that I do a rifle blacktail hunt, or it could be that I do a rifle general tag bull elk hunt, which would be incredible. So that's the future of hunting with Truax Outdoors. Obviously we do a lot of crab videos, a lot of crabbing. We're going to keep doing those because I really enjoy it. This channel, you guys know, has always been about just basically what I enjoy, and I want to take you, my friends, along for the ride, right? It's not about you know, finding the niche and sticking to it and only doing that thing. Crabbing, you guys seem to love to watch, right? Our biggest ever video was with Billy the Beach Bandit the first time we met. It's gone over 20,000 views, which is actually really cool. And consistently, all of our crabbing videos get over 1,000 views, right? So are they a big ticket video? Absolutely they are. So we're going to keep doing those, but that is not all I want to do, right? I like to hike, I like to camp, I like to fish. And so this year we're going to see more of that. So I plan on going and doing some camping videos. I've been actually looking that I found a couple of really cool camping videos or somewhere up on those mountains over there. And honestly, the view is spectacular. You can see all of we're in the Molalla River Corridor, all of the corridor, and you can camp right there where this view is all over. It's going to be incredible. So I've been hoping to do that, and that's what I was hoping to do for this video. It just hasn't panned out. And I will say that one of the reasons why you guys haven't heard from us, and this was the third part of the video, I'm doing terrible for my outline. One of the reasons why you haven't heard from us so much is because, well, the holiday season is a very busy season for my main career, my main calling, which is obviously being a pastor. Speaking of which, on the pastor side, it's been going really well. God has been incredibly faithful. We have seen our church. We've met new people, we've edified people, we have phenomenal folk in our church, like from the start, so that was really cool, having good mature folk in the church from the start. And now I'm actually kind of coming to that area of the church where I'm starting to encourage kind of some growth and some small changes and everything. I didn't want to come in like the dictator who has to change everything and be quick, you know. I wanted to give time and you know, learn them and learn what we're good at and all those kinds of things. So we've done that for a year, and now I'm coming in and going to try to do my best to lead them into the next step of our church. So super excited about those things, and so that's been taking a lot of my time, particularly during the holidays. We're going to have more time here pretty soon so we can have more of these events. Generally, I take how it works, by the way, guys, it may seem like I'm out, you know, fishing and hunting all the time and all that. That's not the case. So I take 2 days off a week, and I work 5 days. My one day I take off is the family day, and usually that's Saturday. I take off a Saturday, and then I have one other day that I will randomly take throughout the week when it best suits being able to fish or hunt, depending on my schedule at church, okay? Because I won't forego important things at church, so that way I can do that. But that's kind of how my schedule works, right? I have a 5-day work week. Sometimes it's more than that, but generally a 5-day work week where one day I take to do whatever I want of fishing, hunting, and film this and take you guys along because I love doing it. And then the other day is a family day where me and my family do stuff. Sometimes we film that because those two things coincide, right? And that's really nice. So that's how my schedule works. That's what I do, and that's why I do this. And by the way, if you think you can't get out and have amazing outdoor adventures because you work 5 days a week, sometimes 6 days a week, that's nonsense. It's nonsense. Yeah, I promise you can find time to get out and do this. And so I'd encourage you, man, enjoy this. And I'm so glad that you get to come along with me. I just want to be an encouragement to you to get out there. So there is that too. So with this, really looking forward to do more fishing, figuring out the fishing here. I did a little bit of fishing last year, but it was kind of chaos, and I'm still figuring everything out, like I said. The crabbing, we're going to do more crabbing. I do have a video hopefully coming up. I just got a hold of the guy who makes the Claminator clam gun. If you don't know what a Claminator clam gun is, look it up. It's probably the coolest clam gun that I've ever seen. And so hopefully he and I are going to go out and we're going to do a video with his clam guns, dig up some razor clams, and you know, have some food and all that kind of stuff. That's one of the things that's really exciting about all this. So we're gonna hook up with him and do that. I'm gonna try to get some more partnerships. I would love to do some collaborations. So if there's other YouTubers that maybe see this and they're like, hey, I'm in the Pacific Northwest, I want to do something with you, that would be awesome. So there's the fishing side, there's the hunting side, the camping, right? So there is a whole bunch of opportunities to do dispersed camping, which is camping in the middle of the vastness of Oregon public land. And I'm really hoping to be able to do that. It's a little harder getting away to do that with my responsibilities at church and everything, but I think I can work it out once in a while. And honestly, I've seen camping videos in incredible places like this, at least, do very well. So yeah, I'm really hoping that we can get some camping videos going and make that a at least semi-consistent part of our channel. We used to do that in Michigan once in a while, and it was a lot of fun, and I want to make that happen more. All that being said, my truck it has some issues, right? The power, or not the power, what do you call it? The water pump. Yeah, the water pump is going out. It's leaking. The CV shaft needs fixed. And there's a couple other issues that I don't want to drive all the way out here in my truck, which makes it difficult because then I'm relying on Julie's car and it's not four-wheel drive. So, you know, there's been some of that too that's been a hassle, but we're hopefully going to get all that stuff fixed before long, and things will be good. So I think that brings you guys up to date. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying this incredible backdrop of the Pacific Northwest. It's been an amazing change. God has used it for our better. It's been such a blessing. So yeah, let's get to, if you've made it this far, let's get to the giveaway. So this company, and this is another thing we always want to do, is when we find cheap, good products that the average Joe sportsman can use, I love putting it out there. And this company got a hold of me. They're Wear Oyo. I don't know that I'm saying that right. Wearoyo, right? Make these sunglasses, and they have a whole bunch of different kinds. If this isn't your style, then awesome. They have a whole bunch of different kinds, but they do make cheap sunglasses, and I'm telling you, these are inexpensive, like as compared to other ones. They are polarized, so you know, for us fishermen, that's kind of important, and really for anybody, it takes a lot of the glare down and all that kind of stuff. They do have tons of different styles, like I was saying. You can go on their website, and there is a coupon code with it. However, like I said, giveaway. I have another pair exactly the same as these. Now, you'll see me wearing these sometimes when I'm out fishing, crabbing, especially on, you know, more warmer or sunny days, right? I will be wearing these, and you can have the same pair that I'm wearing. All you've got to do, like this video, comment something encouraging. You know what? Comment something that you'd like to see us do in the Pacific Northwest, and maybe we'll try, maybe we can't, but we'll do our best to try it. And you know, I can only ask that you like, comment, and subscribe, right? Make sure you're a subscriber. But I have a favor to ask of you on top of that. Find one of your favorite videos, whether it's this video or one of the videos that we do, and share it to your personal social media page, and ask other people to subscribe to our channel. That would help me out hugely, because one part of this too, and for those of you guys who are sticking around, thank you guys very much. One part of the channel too is to help supplement my ministry. I generally pastor small churches, and this is no different. And it's really nice that now that we are monetized by YouTube, that we get a little bit of extra paycheck once in a while coming in from the channel. And that can continue to happen and grow if you guys support by simply telling people about it, making sure you're subscribed, and watching our videos. And I hugely appreciate that, right? Because having that extra paycheck means that I can go do another fun adventure and bring you guys along with me. So hopefully you guys can still see this. It is looking like it's getting kind of dark, but there's plenty of light as far as I can see, but sometimes the GoPro's like that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or anything, man, feel free to comment. And I just want you to know that if you're still watching at this point, I really appreciate you. I hope this has been a blessing to hear from us. And yeah, don't forget about the giveaway, and that you can get your own pair of shades. I will ask you for your email, then I will email you about the details and everything, so I can get your address and send these out if you win. We will be announcing the winner 2 or 3 videos from now. And yeah, so there's plenty of time to jump on board, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I guess until next time, God bless you. If you liked today's video, please like and subscribe so that you don't miss out on all the new content that we post regularly. Also, if you would like to see more from Truax Outdoors, check out our channel where we have playlists with hundreds of other videos like this one. And as always, until next time, God bless.